simple and to the point. Symphony of the Night. A game from era when Konami actually knew what the fuck they were about to do and what they do. So it's time to still start attacking towards Dracula's castle in basic. Just a bit of testing. So it's time to start the game again. Just cleaning up that decision, and I am doing the regular mode with Alucard. Getting inside. With intro of the previous Castlevania game, which, if I remember right, is called Rondo of Blood. It was an arcade game, but it also appeared at Super Nintendo with the name of The Vampire's Kiss, if I remember right. But this is from the Rondo of Blood, which I can't really remember what was the platform, but it was not exactly, or say Vampire's Kiss was not the exact conversion of it. And that is iconic form of chaos, Castle of Chaos, or whatever you want to call it, Castlevania. And of course, its key, famous key, behind a big bridge and skewered stairs. And there's never a mistake who lives there. And you can also spin these around. With Richter, you can swipe with your cross and generally be look awesome. You can do double flip, flail your whip around, but this is ending.
Die, monster!
With the most heaviest hot dialogue ever!
It's not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
Hammy.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
And that's a meme. And it's time to start the game with final battle. Yeah, Dracula knows all the basic tricks of his trade. Teleporting and fireballs. And of course, huge hammy laughter. With awesome music. But Victor is one of perhaps the greatest vampire hunter of his generation. But meaning he can handle Dracula quite well. Dracula also loves his hammy laughter. So yeah, this is how the Dracula is defeated. Or say, was defeated. Jumping forward. But this is that kind of hot gameplay where you cannot lose. He has basic fireballs and bigger fireballs. Basic fireballs can be blocked. But I'm doing still quite fine. My favorite control is not to die by Dracula in this. But he's gonna get the first. Next, he's gonna fall over. And there's a bit of glitchery visually. And Richter also knows how to slide. Dracula transforms himself into a big form of demon, which looks very big and intimidating. But generally knows nothing but stomping around and Richter just smashes him using the Hyper Storm.
No, it cannot be!
Yeah, there appears to be some glitchery in visuals in several layers, as I had to resort to using the emulation on this, although it doesn't mean that I haven't owned this or the fact that I don't have this. I have this game actually on digital memory of PlayStation 3, but I rather get it with good quality and some, I hope, very few minor visual glitches about all kind of layerings of visual display. And of course, there's the backstory. Richter destroyed Dracula. Castlevania reappeared 4 years later, with Richter being disappeared. And the Dracula's son, who actually reappeared first time in Castlevania 3 of Super Nintendo, was actually brought to a protagonist status. And of course, being Dracula's son makes him one fucking powerful person. And this game actually, despite having simple gameplay, does actually make lots of very things of Alucard which then are completely vital. Now that is also great music, but the game is named Symphony of the Night, so of course there will be great music. And you can spin around all those. Forest. Alucard has risen from his grave. And no. I guess I'm inside. He knows how to jump. He knows how to swipe with his sword. He knows how to swipe backwards. He has a shield to protect himself. He can look at the armor screen. And he is armed with all his fancy items. Alucard sword, Alucard shield, Alucard mail, dragon helmet, Twilight sword. Okay. Meaning he isn't the basic hero who attacks attacks bad guys stronghold with nothing but his mighty pectoral muscles, or maybe something pointless. But it doesn't matter. He can kill stuff and learn experience points with that fucking great music. And many of these levels and designs are actually very often appearing in other Castlevania games as well. But I can say that this one isn't a particularly difficult game. It's actually quite a bloody easy one. But it doesn't matter that if the game is easy if it's bloody great one. And the Alucard has lots of animation frames. It does seem to do some bit of weird glitchery in the basic stuff. I may have to do some rechecking of visual settings.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
What?
Oh, looks like Death has also appeared to Castlevania, and he's just stole our shit! Proving he's smart, but why would he appear? There's never actually been much of characterization of Death in the game itself, and actually perhaps the only, I'd say, somehow solid other medium of Castlevania of the Netflix series, which actually is not bad at all. Mostly have been benefiting from the fact that it has just one script writer who is actually a competent man, proven competent man. Means he can just means that they have gotten a good chance to do it. And those big dodecahedrons allow you to save. And that item I just picked up allows me to get items from the candles. So the basic thing of Castlevania is now established. Strike candles to get stuff. And there's skeletons. And also items hidden inside different kind of thingamajiggeries. Hide means it's a hand leather curious. And the biggest problem, at least the basic mode, not the easy mode, this game has an easy mode as well, is not so much in you taking damage and dying. It's more like damage throwing or shoving you around in manners which make maneuvering quite difficult. And there's plenty of saving spots, which I do use. The game makes progressing easier. There's also a special game mode called Luck Mode, which makes you more or less extremely weak at the beginning of the game, but it has the counter effect of having you maximum amount of luck, which is a stat in this game. And you having that maximum amount of luck makes you better able to grab random drops, which in this game are more or less the way to get the best equipment and gear of the game. Although, hell, this game is absolutely loaded to the brim with all kinds of difficulty, completely removing things not all of them are to be randomly taken, but there are several of them, and that thingamajiggery I just picked up adds some luck, gives you some extra life points. And Arukan can smash through walls to gather all the loot inside with the hot warm-ups. And of course there's also the 6 sub-weapons which Arukan can use, which are of course all the basic stuff of the Belmont family, but then again he is a friend and accomplice of the Belmont family, so, or at least one Belmont member, so him knowing how to wield their weapons is not completely implausible. Although at his debut appearance he was limited to only one sub-weapon, which was actually perhaps the most worst sub-weapon of them all, aka the stopwatch. Otherwise he just had to rely on brute strength and bad luck. Although in that game he had a special ability of flying, which he actually still has. He can't do it yet, but Alucard can fly as well, meaning there's no place in this game you cannot go. And he can also pick up money, which of course implies that there is use for money in this game. It's not particularly great or necessary use, but it is there. Oops. No music. Hello, boys! Slogra and Gaibon. They appeared first time at the Super Nintendo Castlevania 4, or better say Super Castlevania 4, and not as a duo, but as a more like a pair of at the beginning of boss rush, at the end of the game, these two were started. So now they appear separately. That which I just killed was Slogra as well. And that's Gaibon. He spews fire at you, but seeing how much health I have, he just can't do much. Especially when that spew of fire can be stopped. Yep, they fell over and died. First boss of the game is down. Thanks for life max up as well, and I even gained few levels doing it. Levels are quite handy, but more important than levels in this game are your equipment and of course your knowing of your gameplay. Levels just define how much you can fuck up doing your basic gameplay before you will kill over and die. There's just so much. Castlevania map can be seen with select button, and judging by that, it's quite a vast place to be. Oh, but I'm a bit annoyed by the flashing things, which make it this quite blatant that this has been emulated, but then again, it is quite bloody annoying. Besides, capture cards are fucking expensive, and oh shit, wrong direction. I was meant to go down instead of up, but it doesn't matter. It would just open me a path a little bit backwards, which doesn't matter nowadays. Which doesn't matter because I played through this game about, I say, a dozen times with different styles of variations, and of course all the basic location, all the basic candles return once you are up there. And also, in addition to having magnificent amount of powers, Alucard also knows how to do magics. I tried to do one spell, but it didn't actually succeed so well. But you can still say that the Alucard is quite strong person. Well, he is the second most powerful vampire of them all, at least according to later Castlevania incarnations which had Alucard in them, and of course that Netflix series I'm referring to. And even if Alucard is the second strongest vampire of them all, he's still not even remotely as powerful as Dracula is. At least that's how it should be. Practically, of course, you are stronger because, hey, you are the protagonist hero of the game, you want to win the final boss. So I spoiled it, Dracula is the final boss of this game. But, and of course, this was the second time ever Alucard had appeared in a Castlevania game, and first time as main playable character, so a bit of strangeness, weirdness and developments are completely acceptable. Yeah, your sub-weapons can be very powerful indeed. Still getting forward to a little bit of mass where you are going. Marble galleries. Another more place. There's lots of different kind of places, and of course, game being quite open-ended means you're gonna walk through quite lots of it. And of course, the different color of enemies take when you hit, like when you strike them with your sword or with this short sword Alucard has procured, means that they are getting slashing damage, meaning that Alucard cuts them. Actually, no need to save now yet. Despite my big familiarity with this game, I don't remember exactly where everything is. Of course, knowing this is a bloody huge game, big game, and there's lots of areas around, but to say, the general level of difficulty within Symphony of the Night is very, very moderate, I could say. And there's some weird puppet monsters. Which of course will die. If I remember right, they were named marionettes or something like that. Fuse wipe still however finishes them. And you can usually just walk through the most enemies and there's not much of peril of them. And despite this being at least full playthrough in the sense that I will go and defeat all the bosses, there's most likely not gonna be 100%ing of the map. Or should I, actually no, yes, I spoil it, 200%ing the map, because hey, there's 2 maps of this in this game and they both count with 1 at 100. If I remember right, the exact number was something like 200 and something. But with this, it's time to end the first episode right here. Got lots of progress. And see how, well, upload and see how the game response is. So, I'll see you maybe next time. See ya!